Hello, my friend. It is a new year. You probably created some New Year's resolutions or have some goals or some things in mind that you would love to have or accomplish during this year. And the question is, how are you going to accomplish that? In order to manifest goals, we develop new habits to make that happen. And my question for you also is it a recharging habit? So that getting yourself to do it feels recharging, and the action of doing it feels recharging, and the result of doing it feels recharging. The key here is how to create a recharging habit. Last week, I talked a bit about how to create New Year's resolutions, so you can check that out to get those tips. And then I also actually have an entire course on how to create a recharging habit. And I'll include a link to that below this video. But we're just going to hone in on 3 fun tips on how to create a recharging habit. And really the first thing, and this is honestly the most important thing if you're just going to remember one thing about creating a recharging habit, is it goes back to that concept of recharging. But what you want to do is raise your energy. And this will automatically give you more motivation so that it's easier to take any type of action possible. And this is something that I do a lot with you guys, but it's a very easy, quick thing that we can do. Just take a double inhale, tense all the muscles in your body. Double exhale, release. You could do that 2 or 3 times. But when you come to the Sit and Succeed meditation group, that's when we also talk about how do we raise our energy. So now number 2 is to do the habit when you least feel like it. Now here's the key with this, is I make that into a game. Well, I really don't feel like doing this right now, so I'm going to play this game of doing the thing that I least feel like doing, which then gets focused more on the game of doing it than the actual thing that I don't feel like doing. And the idea of making it a game gets me excited. But what I will say is the underlying message behind that is you want to figure out how to trick yourself into taking the actions that you want to be taking, and then reinforce that habit, reinforce the good habit with either reminding yourself of what the benefits are or giving yourself a reward, and also celebrating that you took that action. The celebrating will raise your energy, but the celebrating helps you feel a greater magnetism of success, which will continue to build on itself. And to make the celebrating more effective, think of something to do with your body whenever you are feeling a sense celebration. And I love to just do this overt and reach my arms up overhead, right? A very common celebrating thing. But what I've also done is made sure to develop a motion kind of to anchor in the celebration when I'm in public, just like touching 2 fingers together. It could be touching a shoulder, touching your cheek, something subtle that you could do in public. So if you don't want to make a big commotion about your celebration, but you want to celebrate in the moment when things happen, and then develop the brain patterning of celebrating, which means you're going to call more success to yourself and more desire to take action and be successful. Please share this video with others so that they can get these tips as well on how to create a recharging habit. And I'll post below this video the link to that course, as well as the link to the Sit and Succeed meditation group, since I mentioned that as well. And I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful time achieving all of your goals.